So the governor's office says that the Florida insurance industry has seen 2 straight years of net underwriting losses exceeding $1 billion a year. And as a result, several insurance companies here in the state have gone insolvent or had to cancel policies in the middle of their contracts because they just didn't have the money to cover claims. So the homeowners insurance crisis has triggered, as we mentioned at the top of the hour, a special session that starts in less than 2 hours in Tallahassee as lawmakers meet to try to come up with a solution. Joe Carlucci is a local insurance agent and joins us now to explain what is happening locally, specifically to property owners. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
So how did we get here? I know that when you and I talked last week, in fact, you had reached out to me and said, look, this is a huge problem. It's a crisis.
Yeah, it is. It's a crisis. We got here not just by all of a sudden. It's been a 3-4 year thing with, there's just bad actors out there doing roof claims, and it's the litigation that goes along with it. So it is compounding all of those 3 years with litigation costs associated with the claims. Florida has 79% of the litigation costs nationwide in all of claims.
Yeah, and there's only, for Florida, there's only about 9% of claims come from the state of Florida. So it gives you the perspective about how many of them end up with litigation and attorneys involved.
Exactly. It's all of them. And 71% of the money goes to the attorneys, and only 9 or something percent goes to the actual policyholder for fixing their roofs or their houses.
Yeah, so it's interesting because that's also what is unique to Florida, is this kind of fee multiplier, which is negotiated into this specifically if litigation is involved and attorneys are involved. But to the defense of attorneys, because I've heard from many of them, you know, if you receive a call from a homeowner who says, look, this should be covered by my insurance carrier is not covering it, and the only option I have is to sue so that I can recoup that cost and make the repairs. You understand why this is, you know, there's two sides to every story on this.
Absolutely. And the state is even aware of that. I mean, they're tracking the top 10, you know, ones who are the bad actors that are not doing it in good faith to protect the policyholder. But when you have one law firm that is just created 2 years ago and they're having, you know, 50% of the claims that are going against insurance companies, those are not the ones that are really kind of on the side of the policyholder.
So the House and the Senate basically released outline bills late Friday on what they're going to address starting this morning. I think another important point, particularly for our viewers ahead of hurricane season, which starts next week, is it's these fraudulent roof claims, specifically people who are knocking on doors and saying, hey, you've got a problem with your roof because, you know, a tropical storm passed through the area and you need to replace it. Right.
And again, not all roofers are bad, you know what I mean? But they're actually, some of these roofing companies are damaging the roof, because in Florida, if over 25% of the roof is damaged, then they have to replace the whole thing. So they can go up there and theoretically, this is just articles that I've read, damage a little bit more, and now they have to replace the whole roof. The insurance company has to replace the entire thing, not just the 25% that was damaged.
Which is something else that the legislature is going to address. And something that our viewer needs to be aware of, too, because, you know, they're older sometimes and they can't get up on the roof and inspect it themselves. So you need to really do your research when it comes to hiring a roofer.
And to that point, so there's a coverage on your policy called ordinance and law coverage, and that's what it's for. It covers the undamaged portion of the roof to be replaced. Insurance is only required to repair the damaged portion, but because of a building code in an ordinance, you have to replace the whole thing. So ordinance and law coverage absolutely should be on your policy.
Okay, and that's a really important point, because we all need to start looking at our policies.
I didn't give you that one, but yeah, that one's important.
Yeah, no, that's great. So for what are you seeing locally? Because when we spoke last week, you said some premiums are going up by 300%?
Yeah, it's really, really bad. You know, we started seeing this 6 months, 8 months ago. And when you start seeing 1 or 2 premiums go from, you know, 1,000 to 4,000, you're like, okay, maybe that's a one-off thing, or maybe that's a fluke. But then we see them every week, just agitated customers that are like, why am I being penalized basically for all of these other things that are happening, either not even in Jacksonville? So it's 300% is not a fluke one-off thing. We're seeing that a lot.
So do you encourage then homeowners who are facing that to shop it around?
Oh yeah, no, they have, absolutely. I mean, so they reach out to us.
They have, and they're probably seeing higher rates across the board?
And it's so bad though right now because we want them to shop it around. Of course, we want to save them money, but because of the environment we're in, a lot of companies aren't even writing policies. So they're having to go with Citizens, which is really a good solution right now. Citizens is the state-backed insurance company, so they're very financially stable, and their rates are actually a lot lower than all these private carriers right now.
So that is an option that you're suggesting to customers who are facing that. And then very, very quickly here, because other homeowners are finding that their insurance carrier is reaching out to them and saying, hey, your roof is only 10 years old, but you're going to have to replace it in order to keep this policy. I mean, asphalt shingles are supposed to last you 20 to 30 years. So it's extremely frustrating for them because there's a cost there associated with having to replace the roof.
I know. They can't catch a break on it because it's whether they get a 200% increase, it's like, well, that or replacing a roof is still thousands of dollars. So Citizens has been a safe haven for a lot of people. We've had to send people to Citizens even though we don't get to service that. We have to send it out of our office, so we lose customers, but we want to make sure they're taken care of and not have to pay $10,000, $15,000 just for a new roof that's functioning perfectly.
So I know that we were just scratching the surface here. I mean, this is an hour at least long conversation, but we really wanted to explain to our viewers exactly why it's important that this special session is had. So thank you, Joe, for being here this morning.
Welcome.
I appreciate it. And we, of course, will continue to follow this. We've got much more when it comes to flood insurance, just information about that, not associated with the special session today, but also car insurance coming up in the 8 and 9 o'clock hours of the morning show. So stay with us, everyone.